APS 279 is an intensive week-long course of filmmaking. So at the start of the week you pick a topic that you're really passionate about for a prime-time general public audience for the television. You film the video yourself with directing and producing at the same time, doing the sound design, edit it all together, submit your final video and then present it for feedback, and you're marked on your final video.
So the aims of this module are to give the students some specific knowledge if they are thinking of going to science and communication. So some experience working with cameras, working with editing software at a professional level. It will also give them experience trying to come up with maybe different ways of communicating their science, which even if they're not thinking of going down a science and communication route is very, very useful no matter what job you go into. Communication is an incredibly important part of science, so if you don't communicate your findings after you found them, then there was probably no point in doing the experiment in the first place. So from a pure biological point of view, that's a very, very important aspect. However, our students might not necessarily go down a biological route in their career, and really communication, being able to be creative, risk-taking, working in a group, they're skills that apply to any career. I mean, every job has an aspect where you have to stand up and sell yourself or sell your ideas or present something, communicate well, even if it's just the interview part of the job. So really these skills are absolutely crucial to every student that's on this course.
As a biologist or even a scientist in general, I think it's really important to be able to create videos like this and tell these stories of the things that we are interested in, because sometimes what we do can seem a bit removed from every day. So it's really nice to be able to create a video pitched at the general public that could say, this is why this is relevant, this is why it's exciting, and this is why you should care about what we do as well. The different media skills in editing, for example, is something we'd never get the chance to do outside of this course, and I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been amazing to see almost how easy it is to create quite a high-level video, how you can integrate quite basic knowledge to create something that looks quite professional, which is not something I would have thought you'd be able to do.
External partners for a course like this are absolutely crucial because they give that whole authentic viewpoint that really we don't have. I mean, we know how to communicate our science and we know the general rules which work well, maybe in the scientific community and to some part outside of it slightly. But actually, when you're talking about producing video clips for television, we really don't have that experience to be able to make it an authentic experience for the students.
So what I've been doing throughout the week is that I've done my best to try and explain filmmaking in some little lectures, showing them some really good examples of what good science communication in television is, and getting them to think about how they make films, how they write scripts, how they go out and shoot things, and actually just giving them sort of real world guidance whilst we're out and about. So to me, it's imagining that they're actually making a film for me for television. So I'm giving them producer notes, and I'm guiding them along the way when they're out filming, out and about, and it's sort of, it's teamwork. So I'm there as part of the team with them. I'm not sort of there to judge them. It's very much, when you make television, it's about everyone working together. And that's one of the key aims of the course for me, is getting everyone to work together to try and make the best film that they can.
It was really nice to be able to work with someone who really knows their field and what they do, and now they're kind of transferring it to us a little bit, which is just, it's so kind of humbling when someone's just like, yeah, I'll share all my expertise with you, so that's really nice.
I think I'll look back on this module as one of the highlights of my university career. It's so different to anything else. It's really practical, but in a different way to other practical units we get to do. So it's different to field trips, it's different to practical experiments, because we are getting out there and communicating science, which I think is something that is really important, and it's just so much fun.